Hi, I'm Kathy Schmidt. I'm the broker owner of Schmidt Realty Group. And if you've been thinking about moving up to that property, a little bit larger space maybe than you've got right now, or maybe you have more house than you need and you're looking to downsize, well, both of those things are going to have some financial implications, and figuring out how to finance that move really, really well is going to be an important part of the process. So I've got Stacey Shepherd, my friend and colleague from Dominion Lending. She's joining me today, and she's going to answer, I should say, that question for you: is if you're looking to move up or downsize, what's the best advice from a mortgage broker?
Well, of course, I think a growing theme is start early. Definitely something really important. When we help you with your right sizing or upsize or downsizing, if you're downsizing, looking to maybe you've already paid off your home, you're looking to maybe move into something that has a little bit less yard work or a little bit less maintenance that would be better for you. Sometimes people think and clients think, well, it's easy. We have paid off our house. We're just going to bridge this equity that we have in our current house. And sometimes it's not all that easy. So looking earlier is definitely better. We can kind of give you lots of options to make sure that that transition is going to be smooth for you and comfortable as well, that we make sure that we have lots of options, that it makes sense and it's going to be easy for you. Now, if you're looking to move up, that's definitely a fun move as well. But lots of clients have all of their down payment in the equity of their home. So that would usually mean that you have to sell your property as well as you buy. And going into this market might be a little bit more, it's going to take a little bit longer, or there might be more questions down the road. So we look at everything, whether you're going to keep your current home, you want to move first, no problem. We can look at that and make sure that you know all of your options before you put that for sale sign on your house. And that's really, we want to just make sure that it's going to be really smooth for you and easy. And Kathy's going to do all her beautiful work to make sure that that you have a great and easy transaction.
Well, it's interesting. I know when I'm speaking with clients and they're making that first time they're buying and selling at the same time, they look at me a little bit like Bambi in headlights. So first time buyer, often it's simpler. They're coming from a rental, sometimes even straight from mom and dad's house that they've been saving, which is great. But when people are then going to make that first move up from maybe the condo to a single family home, and when we start talking about down payment, they look at me as if to say, well, it's kind of in the walls. And I always recommend that's when you need to speak to a really good lender like you, Stacey, so they understand how that all works. Because we do it every day, but our clients don't. And it is scary. And it's a bit more complicated than just buying or just selling. But if you think about it, most of the signs you see around the city, people are actually buying and selling. They're doing both. They're not usually, not everybody is leaving Edmonton for sure. We have lots of people who are buying and selling within the city, just relocating or buying a little more space or downsizing. So it is a process. So just like you, I like to recommend people get started on that early for sure. So that is great advice. Well, if you need a lender to chat with about that process, for sure reach out to Stacey. And if you need a realtor to chat with about that process, reach out to any of us at Schmidt, myself or my awesome colleagues. We can walk you through that and help you understand what comes first. Do you buy first? Do you sell first? We'll often say talk to Stacey first, and then we'll talk again, and we'll look at the value of the house, and we can all work together as a team to get you where you want to go. So hopefully you found that helpful. And again, reach out to Stacey or any of us at Schmidt anytime. We're glad to have a private chat and just walk you through the steps to get to where you want to go. Thanks, Stacey.
Thanks, Kathy.